What it do? T.O. represent BBK TV. Some of the hottest boys out the triple D. You don't work, you don't sleep, you don't grind, you don't shine. I promise you, I got some of the hottest boys you ever seen with your two eyes. Today, we're going to go over breeding techniques. When to start breeding your dog, what to look for, the signs, how long it take, all that good stuff, man. For everybody new, upcoming breeders, just getting into it. Even if you breeding and don't really know, still a little iffy. What I go, how I go about it, the techniques I use, is really all I'm gonna be talking about. You know, just the stuff I know. You know what I'm saying? If you know more than me, then you just know more than me. If you do it different than I do it, then you just do it different than I do it. But if you want to learn from me and you want to know how I do it, you know, this video is gonna be talking about the way I do it and my techniques and how I go about breeding my dogs. You know what I'm saying? So there's different ways to skin a cat. You know what I'm saying? But this is the way I skin my cat. You feel what I'm saying? First off, you gotta wait till your female come in the heat. Okay, she gonna start bleeding. She bleed from around about 6-7 days, somewhere around there. You know, when she stop bleeding, is when she's usually ready to mate with a male. But that's natural. That's just going off the eye. If you want to do it like that, wait till she start flagging, tail go to the side. She'll start tooting it up in the air at the male, all in his face, letting him know that she ready. You know, and you can go off that, and then you can mate. You really don't need to do progesterone tests. That's the old school way. That's if you breed pit bulls and stuff like that. You know, that's the way we bred dogs back then. We didn't do progesterone tests. I knew nothing about that. And just about every time I bred a dog, man, it took. I didn't even know that you could breed a dog and I took. You know what I'm saying? Because I did natural ties all the time. I never did progesterones. I never did AIs with pit bulls. But if we're talking about American bullies and we're talking about the procedures that we go through to breed American bullies, because the height requirements and the height difference in these dogs sometimes does not allow the male to mount the female so he can get up there and have a natural tie. It's not necessarily that, he's not healthy so he can't get up there and natural tie. It's just that sometimes the dog are so massive and big that they can't get up there and latch on long enough. You know what I'm saying? The female can't hold the male up either, so he can latch up in there. There'd be some problems because all females don't have the same frame as the males. Females be weighing less than the males most of the time, you know. And then if you breed micros and exotics, they legs so short, it really, they really not about to get up there and be able to mount up there and stay up there like that. So that's why we do the AIs. So if you're doing the AI, what you're gonna look for is when the female start bleeding. Of course, she's not ready then, so you'll wait a few days. Maybe you'll wait a few days. You'll wait to maybe day 4, day 5, around there when she's after the first day she started bleeding. So she started bleeding that Sunday. We're gonna count Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday, we'll go get a PG test. You know what I'm saying? You usually want to go get that PG test on day 4, day 5, around there. She'll still be bleeding. You'll know she's not ready, but the PG test is gonna give you a window of when she will be ready. All right, so you go get this PG test done. Some people get just one. They wait right after she stopped bleeding. I like to do it. I really like to give me 2 if I'm gonna do it, just so I can make sure. All right, it costs a little bit more, but at the same time, I have a better. I feel more comfortable, with the number. So if I go day 5 and they say, boom, she too low, or boom, she too high, her numbers need to come down or shoot up, she too early, whoop de whoop. You know what I'm saying? Okay, boom. They say her shit at a 5. They gonna say, all right, come back, in a couple days. Or if her shit at a 7, they be like, all right, come back, whoop de whoop. He gonna tell you what day to come back to get it tested. So he might say come back on, it's Friday. He might say come back Sunday or Monday and get her tested. Sunday or Monday, that's going to be day 7, day 8 anyway. You know what I'm saying? That should be when she stopped bleeding. So you're going to go back then and get your PG test. You get your second PG test in after she stopped bleeding. She say, boom, the vet say boom, she had between the 8 and the 15. That's usually when they ready to go. They got to be between the 8 and the 15 on the PG test. So boom, they say 8 and 15. He gonna say boom, breed in 2 days. Or if her number's right, they gonna say boom, breed her now. She ready to go now. Cause all females are different. What you trying to catch is when she's when she's most fertile, when she got the most eggs in her. That's how you get the big litters. That's why the PG test is important. That's why they try to catch it in that window. Because you can get her when she very fertile, you can get a bigger litter. You know what I'm saying? You get a bigger chance of having puppies. You know, however many eggs she carry. Because our females they don't carry the same amount of eggs. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, you get that window. Now you done hit that window. Now you do your breedings. If the vet say she gonna be ready Tuesday, Wednesday, you start breeding Tuesday or Wednesday. You know, not just that day. So you're gonna breed Tuesday, Wednesday. If you're getting semen shipped, then you only get one shot. You know, that's another thing. You only get one shot to do it if you're getting semen shipped. You done paid a stud service. They're not about to send you 2 or 3 shipments. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're gonna pay for it and you got it's in your contract or whatever, however y'all do it. But if you're getting semen shipped, you usually get one straw. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna pull. And if you're using a massive stud who's being used a lot, ain't no telling how much semen you gonna get. You know, because technically it only take like 3 to 5 cc's to get your female pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what the stud and his vet say all he needs to send is 5 cc's and that's good, then you probably only gonna get 5 cc's. So when you get them 5 cc's, you gotta make sure that your female is ready to go that day. You make sure that you got the semen, that you talk to the stud owner, and the semen is shipped out at the proper time, so the semen can get there on the proper date, so you can do the AI or the surgical or however you're doing your breeding. Now, if you're shipping semen, I would do a surgical. If you're getting semen shipped to you and you got one shot to do it, I would spend that extra and get a surgical. I think they say it's like $300-$400 or something like that. $450, somewhere around there, $600. It's gonna be anywhere between $300 to $700. Let's just say that to get a surgical done. Now, surgical is where they're gonna open up your female and take the egg sac. They're gonna open up down there at the stomach, cut a little section open, take the egg sac, and they're gonna take the sperm, put it in a syringe. It goes on like a little needle, I believe, and they inject it directly into the egg sac. So that's a better chance of you getting your female pregnant. Because now it ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. They're directly putting the semen into the egg sac, guys. So that is what a surgical means. So that's why if people ask you going to do a surgical, whoop de whoop, I wouldn't do an AI if somebody's freezing semen and shipping it directly and shipping it to me overnight, only 5 cc's or so. I'm not about to risk it and do an AI and I only get one AI. I'm not about to do that, because if you don't do the AI right and some semen drip out, hey, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? You don't get no redos. You ain't got the stud right there to do it again or nothing like that. Now you're gonna have to find another stud or something, you know. But that's usually the window, man. So around day 5 to day 7, you want to get your PG test done. If you got enough money, I go day 5, get that done. He gonna tell you come back. You know what I'm saying? Of course he gonna say it's too early. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, I know. I just wanted to see when I need to come back. I'm trying to get my timeline down, make sure she didn't have a silent heat, didn't start early. I didn't miss a couple of days, because, you know, you could have saw her bleeding Sunday, but she really started bleeding Friday with just a light blood, you know, so you really are off a couple of days. That's another reason why, because I got so many dogs and I do so much stuff that I might miss it. She might have started bleeding the day before. You know, you never know. So that's why another good reason to get a PG test done, man. That way you stay on top of it. Responsible breeders gonna stay on top of it to make sure, you know. So that's a good thing to do on these PG tests. Now, when you go and get your PG test done, hold on, Mulatto going to the door. She got to pee. Hold on. All right, my fault. Mulatto had to go to the bathroom. All right, so you get your PG test done. You hit your numbers. You get your window. Get your stud. Make sure you have your stud already lined up. Don't be trying to wait last minute and do it at the last minute, man, because you're gonna fuck around and miss it, and then you're gonna be mad and gonna be having to wait to the next one, So just make sure you're doing that right. Um, what else? The vet can do PG tests. Out here in Dallas, we're lucky enough that our city is we're like a breeding city, man. I'm not gonna lie. So we got like mobile vets. We got people who do vets, like they got their own like people got like pet shops, pet supply stores. We actually got people where we pull up and they got it like in their garage. They got their own little setup in stores and stuff like that, and that we can get it done. It's very helpful for us breeders out here in Dallas, man. We really got like the luxury, to all this, because we don't have to really go to vets and stuff like that and pay that extra high dollar, because we know people in the dog game that do stuff like that offer those services. It's a lot of people in the dog game that really know what they're doing and offer their services, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get no free clout or nothing like that. They're gonna have to really fuck with me and pay me, you know what I'm saying? If you wanna get your advertisement out here, man, if you want me to promote your services and the stuff you do, man, you're gonna have to pay me, you know what I'm saying? No cap. But and I will put you out here and advertise your business and send people your way. We ain't putting out no free, we ain't giving y'all no free clap, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but we got people that offer that. We got people that'll pull up and do AIs. We got people that'll pull up and whip your litters. Like, even if you like have a litter and you gotta work, you can't take off, and you done had this litter. Well, we got people that whip litters, you know what I'm saying? You take it to them and you pay them a weekly fee. Yeah, it ain't cheap though, you know what I'm saying? I ain't sitting here saying it's cheap. They charge like $500-$800 a week, you know what I'm saying, to whip your litter. But hey, you gonna know your litter is whipped, it's taken care of. But if you charging thousands of dollars on puppies, man, what is it to paying $500-$800, to get somebody to whip your litter if you don't have the time to do it? You know what I'm saying? Why not get somebody who know what they doing? If a puppy gets sick or anything, they can say the puppy, they'll take the puppy to the vet, all that, they hands-on with it, you know what I'm saying? They treat your puppies well. I'm not gonna say all whelpers, but most of the whelpers, you know what I'm saying, they treat your puppy with care, you know what I'm saying? They really take care of them, They get ovulation. They got ovulation shots to where if your ovulation shots to where if your female ain't came in the heat or she late, you can get an ovulation shot and bring your female in the heat, you know what I'm saying? Help her come on up in there, It's so many tricks and stuff, man, that y'all don't really know, that if you wasn't in the bully game or don't go network and socialize and go to these dog shows and go to the little fun shows, the little barbecues and stuff like that, you won't know. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be out here lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to come out here and really be a part of the community. You know what I'm saying? And it'll help you out in the long run, man. You'll get to learn a whole bunch of stuff, man. RIP Miss J, man. Real talk. She helped me out a lot, man. She passed away because of COVID, man, but she cropped my dog ears. She gave my dog an emergency C-section. She gave my dog shots. She stitched my dogs up. She done saved a couple of my dogs' lives, like a whole bunch, you know what I'm saying? So, like, really shout out to Miss J, because we probably would have been in a hell of a trouble, a hell of a little bind if it wasn't for Miss J, if we didn't have her on our team, you know what I'm saying, on our side, She helped out a lot of people in the dog game, no cap, you know what I'm saying? Not just me, a whole bunch of people. So RIP Miss J, man. We need more people like that in the dog community, you know what I'm saying, who really care about the breed, care about the animals, and not just in it for the money, you know what I'm saying? So we really appreciate everything Miss J did for her, you know what I'm saying? Prayers up to her family. I hope they getting better over there and healing, from their loss. But what else we was talking about, man? Studs. Using the stud, man. You got you a stud. They got a semen analysis. You know what I'm saying? You can go get your stud semen check. You know what I'm saying? That's why I done got Prince stud semen check. I don't know where the numbers and stuff at. I done did it a minute ago. I need to redo it. But his shit was good. He was mobile. He was ready to go. He wasn't at the 99. He was like at a 89%, 91% when he was like 8-9 months. You know what I'm saying? When he was still young. Huh? Yeah, he was like 7-8 months, something. He was still young, and his sperm was already good, mobile, ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get it checked again and show y'all His count is definitely up now. The semen we showed y'all, that's another reason why y'all probably asking why the hell he got the semen on the video and all that. That's to show y'all, man, the cloudier the semen, man, that means most swimmers up in there. You don't want clear semen. All right, you don't want it to be clear. You want it to be cloudy. You want it to be a little white. You know what I'm saying? That means it's thick. That means you got some swimmers in there, you know. I mean, that count is up. You know what I'm saying? That's just a little trick. That's why I be showing y'all, you know. He got good sperm. You dig what I'm saying? And we gonna see, and we got plenty to see. You know, he young. He a young stud. He a young buck. You know what I'm saying? He a young buck now. He getting into his prime. He ain't even reached his prime yet. Prime on a dog is like 3-4 years. He ain't even hit his 2-year-old mark yet. So, and his blood really pop when they like 3 years old, shit like that. Like, he gonna look like a whole different dog. I'm like, damn, that's Prince, that's TPC. Like, yeah, so y'all stay tuned, man. But if you doing them AIs and you doing them PG tests, you got them dogs coming in the heat, make sure you go and find you somebody that do them now. You know what I'm saying? Go find them now. Find the prices now before your female comes in the heat. You don't want to be running around with your head cut off at the last minute trying to get all this shit together. You want to have it to where you know when your female come in the heat, boom, all right, I already know where I'm taking her. I already know the prices. I already got my steps and procedures down. I already got my stud lined up. So when it do go down, when I do go to the vet, all I got to do is go walk through the steps. Boom, she come in the heat. Boom, okay, now, boom, day 5, boom, I take up her to the vet, I pay, get the PG test done, boom, he gonna tell me too early, boom, come back. You ain't gotta wait, then you can wait till after she start bleeding if you want to, you know what I'm saying, that day, soon as she start bleeding, take up there, get the PG test done, boom, they gonna say, all right, come back such and such, she should be ready to go, they gonna give it to you, they gonna let you know the day, you know what I'm saying, and that's like an estimate too, you know, so if it's between the 8 and the 15, he gonna say breed in a day or two. He gonna say breed on a certain day. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? The vet gonna tell you what day. I'm just giving y'all an example. You know what I'm saying? They gonna say breed on this day. And then, you know, that's also a guess too. You know what I'm saying? It could be wrong, it could be right. So you also still gotta look at your female. You know, after she started bleeding, you know what I'm saying? She really ready to go. You did. That's how we used to do it with people. She ready to go. She fertile. But when she really flagging, that's really when she ready to go, you know. So you got to be looking for all the little signs. You got to know what to look for when you're doing it. Then AI, they got AI kits. We got our pet supply stores are not the normal Petcos and we don't American bully community breeders, people in the bully community, we don't really go to them. Like I go to the stores to get a little dog food, but we really have like bully pet supply stores for American bullies, for English bulldogs, for Frenchies, for breeders, you know. So they sell stuff that we need. So they sell AI kits, real puppy stuff, puppy milk, all that stuff that's not expensive, that all that top name brand shit that don't do nothing, and they trying to charge you $50-$60 at Petco, you know what I'm saying, over there at like EBC Pet Supply, you know what I'm saying, little store I shop at. I say that because I done been there. Y'all watch all my videos, y'all already know about EBC Pet Supply, so that's not really giving no free clout because I go there all the time. So if y'all go to EBC Pet Supply, that's a pet supply store for American bullies, but they do, people, other dogs do go in there, but mostly people with American bullies go in there. If you get a new bully, you go in there and get because they got the proper dog food, the proper nutrition, the origins, the healthy weight, all that stuff for American bullies to help keep them proper, you know what I'm saying, looking proper and looking and up to par, you know what I'm saying? So if you get your American bully and then you about to go to PetSmart, Petco, you know what I'm saying, and find all that stuff that I be having, you're not, my friend, you're not. Now, you can go on Amazon and order it. You know, you're going to get taxed for the shit, but you can go on Amazon and find it. You know what I'm saying? But really find you a pet supply store that cater to the bully community, cater to the bully breed, French bulldog, English bulldog, stuff like that. That way you can get all the supplements and nutrition that you need and the AI kits, you know. If you go find you a pet supply store for bullies, they really sell AI kits for $5-$10. You know, so you learn how to do your AI kit. AI kit only $5. You know, but if you go to somebody, they gonna charge you $50 to do AI. You get what I'm saying? If you go and so they gonna charge you $50 to do an AI, you know. So, and if you gotta do an AI 3 times, that's $150. Or you can go and spend you about $20, get you 4 AI kits, $25, get you 5 AI kits, and do the AIs yourself, you know. And just the perks of getting hands on and really getting in there, you know. That's just like Rick Ross. He mow his own grass. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he could pay somebody thousands of dollars to mow his grass. What you gonna do? Mow your own grass, right? I could pay somebody $150 to breed my dogs every damn time they come in the heat. Oh, I can learn how to do this shit myself and save me $125 and buy me 5 AI kits, 3 AI kits, and do the AIs my damn self. You dig what I'm saying? So you just got to know what you're doing, man. You got to learn how to cut corners, but still do it properly, do it right. You know, not cut corners and try to cheat the game, but cut corners as in learn how to do the shit yourself. Be hands-on with it, man. You got to be hands-on with it. You got to learn all this shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to do it yourself. That way you're not always you're not always handicapped and having to rely on somebody else to do the shit for you. You know what I'm saying? I rely on my wife to do a lot of shit around the house, cooking, shit like that. And I'll be handicapped because then when I get hungry, I'll be like, babe, can you make me something to eat? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. I need to start just cooking for myself. But now she be throwing down. Shit be so good. So when I be hungry, I'm like, shit, babe, I'm looking for babe. So it's gonna be the same thing. When you go to breeding, you're gonna be like, hey, I need somebody that you trying to throw out money because you can't do it, because you keep relying on people to do it. And you 5-10 years down the line and still can't do a damn AI. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense, guys. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hopefully I answered y'all questions on the PG test. If you got any more questions, anything else you want to make a video on, I will. Like I said, this is all my techniques, how I go about things, how I do things. However you do things, you make a video if you want somebody to know how you do it. But how I do it, this is just how I do it. It's been working for me. I've been successful on breedings. I missed one breeding out of like 3 or 4 breedings. I only missed one. So obviously I got a good ratio right now. I'm up, but you know, it could drop. You know what I'm saying? We got 2 females right here now. Let's see. Hopefully we get 100%. You know what I'm saying? On this one, hopefully both of them take, but we could get 50-50. One could take, one could not. But we always gonna hope for the positive. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I'm TOCEO, the BBK TV, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. I need to get 2K. I'm trying to hit 2K, man, before 2K22, man. Why y'all can't help me get 2K subscribers? Come on, man. We got to do better, man. I holler at y'all.